I just watched a video by Dr.93 thousand variances in the Quran, me, J. Smith. Uh, he was reading something from one document, seems that a Muslim wrote or a Muslim channel wrote or said something that both Christianity and Islam must have had strong men behind them to spread. And he said, no, that is not true. Christianity grew naturally through its propagations and nothing else. In fact, they were poor, they were persecuted. But in 30 years, they managed to have, in 300 years, they managed to have 30 million followers. And he said nothing of a war happened. And the brother made mention the Constantine the Great that when he accepted Christianity, the Trinitarian idea became the Orthodox Christian teaching. J. Smith forgot about that. That before that time, Christianity was not growing as he is saying. That's not true. Christianity was not growing. In fact, they were being persecuted. They were not growing. But when Constantine the Great accepted Christianity and the Trinitarian idea were accepted as the Orthodox Christianity, Christianity started going by force, by arm, through the tip of soul. Read about Agostino. Agostino carried Trinitarian war to spread the idea of a Trinity. And that is the new Christianity on our hand now. That's a Christianity on our hand right now. That's not a Christianity Jesus Christ was preaching. So they fight to spread. They kill, they exterminate, they destroy city, Buenos City, kill everything. Cut all the trees down, even the animal, kill everything for the ideas of a Trinity. Then how can you will say that Christianity did not go through the tip of a soul? That's unbelief, that's unfounded. Go and read the history. Then you talk about Muslim. We do agree that Muslim fought, but Muslim fought a just war, or just war. Because if they are not put of powerful military folks together, they will be exterminated. And the same thing, same way the Christians were being persecuted from the beginning, same thing happened to Muslims. Prophet Muhammad followers were persecuted by the Quraysh, his tribe of men. Some of them were killed. In fact, a woman was the first person that was killed because of Islam. The Muslims ran to Abyssinia before they decided to go to Medina because they were being persecuted and be killed. They would be denied all right, human right to exist. So there was no alternative but to grow and form a military power to defend themselves. All the battles that Islam fought from the beginning were just war because people wanted to fight them, so they must sit down. You come, you exterminate them first before you can say Islam did not go through a war. And forgetting that the self-preservation is the first law of existing. If you cannot preserve your own life, then what are you? What are you? So, J. Smith, be sensible. You read the Islam history. You just don't want to say the truth. You want to talk just to satisfy you and your viewer. That's what you are doing. Islam will not going to be able to exist in the midst of the powerful nations such as the Roman Empire and the Byzantine Empire, and even their own Quraysh people that were so stronger than them. If they had not able to put a military power together, they were not going to exist. They were going to be exterminated, as we said. Then later, when the Byzantine and the Roman decided to come to fight them, they had to move from defending position to the offending position. That's a just word to have to. You know all these things, but you just want to malign the sublime reputation of Islam. But Christianity did the same thing. When Trinity was accepted as the Orthodox Christianity, the Unitarians were exterminated all over the world. They were killed, they were destroyed to preserve and to keep the idea of a Trinity. And that's what the Trinitarian idea spread through the arm. Millions of people were killed. Then you can say after 300 years, Christianity grew to 30 million. Why? What a lie. That's not true. That's not true. That the Europe was conquered by Christian forces. Most especially the Trinitarian forces. Christianity did not enter all over Europe through peaceful means. And the histories are there. Go read them. So, Islam suffered, but God so blessed them that they could manage to put this thing together. And that's why I want to end with this. To tell you that Jesus, if you have the idea, you have one of Jesus' pictures that he's carrying soul, that most troubling picture that Christian had. Jesus' mission was to liberate the Jews, but he did not make it. And that's why he said in Matthew chapter 19, verse 27, those my enemies that do not want me to ring over them, bring them here in front of me and slay them. Why he said that idea if he never had a military idea or military agenda, or he never had a war agenda? So man, don't always try to be on the opposite side of the truth. Nobody have value for you right now. You can watch your own video. How many persons watch your video right now? Nobody have value for you. So beloved brothers and sisters, this is the end of this video. If you like it, press the button like. If you dislike it, you can press the button dislike. And I'm asking you to subscribe to this video so you can receive my new video, and also as a means of attaining reward from your Lord. As I greet you in peace in Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.